a guy leaving us at just 36 years old.
Well, it's sad in all fronts. I feel so sad for those children because their dad was a hell of a guy, and they're never going to know him. They can watch videos and stuff like that and kind of experience what Bray Wyatt was all about. But dang, man, I'm with you. I was just so shocked. My first thought was the family, the kids,
Yes,
and his wife, or his soon-to-be wife,
yes,
JoJo. Her dad was a baseball player, right? Offerman. I think her dad was a big-time MLB guy. So who knows if those athletic genes and those kids, who knows where they're going to go if they choose to go this direction. I feel bad for Mike Rotunda. It's his son. It was Mike's son, and to bury a son or a daughter, or siblings are hard. There's no doubt about that. But your children, come on. So I feel bad for Mike, you don't hardly ever hear anybody say anything negative. I can't even recall anybody saying anything negative about Mike Rotunda. He was a wrestler's wrestler.
Yes.
And was classy and college educated. He started a goal. He's a 4-year football player and wrestler at Syracuse. So I feel so sorry for Mike. He didn't deserve that hand that was dealt him. No. But I know he's strong and he'll lead that family to the next step, whatever that may be. So what surprised me, Conrad, is the fact that so many people were speaking out, friends of Bray's, and how popular he was, and that kind of surprised me a little bit. I understand why now. I wasn't around him very much. I went down to make some trips to NXT back in the day when he was Husky Harris or something. But he's going to really be missed, and I know Mike will be strong and lead this family to, I guess, as I said, the next step, whatever that may be. So, but I didn't know Bray that well, but I was pleasantly surprised of how many people that spoke out and said things about Bray and how much they loved him and how creative he was. So apparently, unbeknownst to me, how would I know? He had a whole hell of a lot to do with the creative of his character.
That's right.
And when you get a talent that will invest themselves in their character, you have a hell of a lot better chance of the character succeeding. I said this before, and I use him a lot because he was my mentor. But when Watts was working, and he was the biggest, he was a 300-pound baby face. So he had to be kind of careful as to who he brought in to work with him because of size. And, it's hard to get empathy on a 300-pound baby face. I used to say the same thing to Taker. Here's a 6'10", 300-pound guy and he's going to sell so well that the fans are going to get behind him like they would any baby face, even though he's a giant. And Husky or Bray just fit that bill. So he left a great legacy for such a short time in the spotlight. He did maximize his minutes, and he was a great kid apparently. And but I wouldn't expect anything less from the DNA running through his veins. And just wish that his heart issues had been I don't want to say better addressed, but I don't know if there's anything more. Maybe the damage was irreversible. I don't know. But bottom line, he's no longer with us. And those children don't have a daddy. And JoJo doesn't have her man. And we're going to miss that kid.
We are indeed. I want to encourage everyone, if you want to celebrate Bray, don't not only, send some tweets and watch some stuff, but go pick up some merch from WWE. Jim, I don't know that you heard this, but instead of WWE just paying their traditional royalty, which I hear is around 5%, they're donating every nickel of the proceeds of the Bray Wyatt merch directly to his family.
Yeah.
And that's important, boys and girls. Nobody plans on their life coming to an end at such an early age, and nobody can plan or account for things like this. And
Well,
We're
we can
just
help. We can help the family, Connor. You brought up the easy point. How can I help? What can I do? How can I react? What can I say? Well, what you can do is you can buy some Bray Wyatt merchandise,
there you go.
knowing that every dime is going to go to the family. So if you wonder what can I do, I feel so bad about this situation. Here's what you can do: just follow Conrad's advice, buy some merch, pay your respects in that regard, and again, those funds will go straight to the family. And I can guarantee you, at some point, not today, tomorrow, sometime, they're gonna need that. They're gonna deserve it. So, in any event, I wholeheartedly applaud your suggestion, Conrad.